Welcome back. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Talking with Rafael with your host, Rafael, and the Erwin Show, respectfully, with your host, Erwin. And today we have a special guest in the building, Alaric. What up, bro? How you doing?
What's up, guys? What's up? How you guys doing? Alaric, how you doing?
Good.
We have a special guest, but he's grounded.
Yes.
Am I right? He's grounded.
He's grounded.
Ladies and gentlemen,
say hi.
Alaric decided to
Hi.
slap the teacher in the face, and that's why he's grounded. Not just kidding. That's not why he got grounded.
all right. So before anything, let me introduce myself. Welcome back, guys, for another great week. I'm here with my kid, Alaric. Yes, he is grounded. He is very. You think it's funny? I don't think that's funny, but he's grounded. He's actually been grounded. I'll get into details with you guys here shortly. But before, most importantly, hit the like button, share the video, share the video, and go ahead and share with friends and family. Come join us live here. We're here for another great episode, another great week. But Rafa, if you want me to take over real quick to tell you what's going on, what happened with this little booger, I'll be more than happy to tell you. So I don't know what. Okay, that's cool. Anyways, so this little guy next to me, he's with me every Monday. So you guys more than likely will be seeing him with me every Monday. The weekend didn't start too great for my little. Well, yeah, it was the weekend. I got a little notification saying, he was being a little hard in school. He didn't want to take a test. I'm not trying to put him in a spot, but I'm gonna let him tell you a little bit more about it in a little bit. But here's what happened. So, you know how we are. All we ask for their kids is to make sure they try to get their stuff done, get school ready, make sure you're good, make sure you're taking care of basic stuff. We take care of the rest. But this little guy seems like he didn't want to take a test. And I found out why. I understand. But the test that he needs to take is a reasonable reason that he needs to take it to see what level he's at in school so that we can work with him. So he was being a little pain in the ass with the teacher. So, Alaric, can you tell us what happened? Mike's all yours, buddy. What happened? Tell him. Don't look at me. It's right here. You gotta say something. So what do you think you got yourself grounded? Tell me.
Because I was just sitting there
Sitting there and what?
doing nothing.
Doing nothing. And you didn't want to take the test, right?
Yeah.
So Alaric was kind of being a little bit bad, but the teacher did say good things about him. He has a lot of potential. So after a few holy hell, I don't know about 2 months.
Is that accurate?
No, right now we're doing it for a week right now. So we're doing it for a week. Yeah. Hey man, it's just pretty the first time getting in trouble. He is lucky, huh?
Oh, it's the first time? Oh, okay.
That's the first time. It's the first.
And then later.
First time offense, I guess he gets a warning.
And then later, I finished it.
Yeah, so he had to take a test. He ended up finishing the test, so he did good. Now, his weekend didn't go too well afterwards. What happened, Alaric, on the weekend? What were you trying to do? So, tell me what happened over the weekend. Yes, as a matter of fact, what happened yesterday, bro? What happened to you yesterday? Tell us.
The TV. I was trying to get my backpack, and I went on the
Dirty clothes basket.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was trying to grab it, but then it was like.
It tipped over.
Yeah, and then I fall on the TV stand.
He fell on the TV stand, and if you guys can see on the camera, look a little closer. His upper lip looked like he got his ass whooped. Right now, it doesn't look bad, but yesterday looked like he got his ass beat. So, just for little consequences, he was bleeding pretty bad from the inside of his gums. We thought that he broke his tooth; they were kind of loose, but no. Just this little baby tooth that he has left. So far, he's good today, huh? You're doing better.
Yeah.
So he's doing good. Unfortunately, right now, he's actually been really good. So he didn't get a chance to play PS5 today. So no PS5 for him, but he's doing really good. So other than that, he's here with us today. I know. See? You're lucky, bro. This is your first time getting in trouble. So it depends how his mouth is by tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. It still looks a little swollen. He is a little embarrassed to go back to school. So I understand that. I get it. So probably he might go to school tomorrow. We don't know. So probably not, but he's better today. So it just depends. He's been really good. Give me 5, buddy. You've been actually pretty awesome, to be honest. So you've been really good.
He's been doing his own work.
Oh yeah, dude. That's the thing though. His teacher, I really appreciate his teacher, and I feel like a lot of teachers don't get credit for this. I feel like these people don't get credit for this because They don't get paid enough for what they do. And these are the type of people that we should consider a little bit more. Because this teacher, the communications that he has given us, and what has he told me from his previous teachers, as soon as he gets to school, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, Alaric. Reading, math, take a nap, and they do art. So consistently the whole day they're doing something. So then one day I did ask the teacher, I'm like, hey, just curious, how come you don't have any homework? I'm like, because I feel like my responsibility is to teach you guys the kids how to do stuff. So know the parents, because you guys as parents are busy already with work as it is, and my responsibility is to take care of them. I'm like, damn. So she's on top of stuff. And honestly, he's advancing his reading. It's not the greatest yet, but I like to put the subtitles when we're watching a movie or something, and then reading whenever I have a chance with him. But he's actually doing really good. So good job, Alaric. So he probably be back to school tomorrow. One thing that I asked him to say, I told him to apologize to his teacher for how he was behaving. So next time he sees his teacher, he's gonna say that. So how do you feel about that, buddy? Feel good?
Yeah.
Awesome. But yeah. So honestly, that's something that happened over the weekend for us. What about you, Rafa? What'd you do over the weekend, man? What's going on? Tell me a little more about you.
Well, all hell break loose. Just kidding. No, dude, it was fine. So for my New Year's resolution sort of thing, it was more of like making sure that my family and I are more connected. So I decide to one second. So I decided to like get my parents more involved with my daughter, making sure that my daughter is more involved with all of her grandparents. So this weekend we spend it. I drop off my daughter at my mom's house, so
Mhm.
she can have some granddaughter and grandma time. So it was actually super nice. And then on Sunday, I took a nap. I don't remember falling asleep, but I dropped dead on the fucking bed. So we dropped her off. We had lunch. We came back and we were like, all right, we got like 30 minutes before we pick up my daughter back up. So we got home. I laid down on bed. I don't remember when I fall asleep, dude. I start dreaming right there. As I'm walking up the stairs, I was already like having like daydreaming thoughts. And then as soon as I laid down, I don't remember. And then my wife woke me up. It's like, dude, time to pick up Milan. I'm like, what the fuck happened? It was one
how
of
long
those
did
naps where you just
how,
woke.
how
It
long did
was
you
a
pass
30
out
minute
for,
nap.
dude?
30
Oh, okay.
minutes.
That's it.
30 minutes. That's it.
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
you gotta
And
hear
then I
mine.
woke up like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah,
But
and it.
but yeah,
You needed it, bro.
yeah,
You
I
needed it.
needed
If
it.
for a
Oh
reason
my
you
god.
passed out like that, you definitely needed it, bro. Like seriously, it is not an easy task to take
Mhm.
care of a baby. The first 2 years, I feel like they're the toughest things. This little booger right here next to me,
Mhm.
he did not sleep for 2 years the whole night. Every 2 hours.
When I was a baby.
Yeah, when you were a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can feel it. So yeah. Um that was my weekend. What else did I do? I went to Costco. Life of a parent.
Same here. That's when I got the call that this guy had hurt himself. He's like, he was just crying. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I got freaked
What
out when
what
you
Costco
told
you
me.
go to? The one in
I go to
West
the one
Valley?
on 35th. Yeah, on 35th.
That's where I was too.
When? What
By
day?
the Valley Fair?
Yeah. What
Yeah,
time?
I was there.
When were you there?
Ah,
What time would
shit,
you?
I
I went
think.
on Sunday. I went on Sunday. I went Sunday like
Yeah, I went on Sunday
around
too.
like
I went to pick up
11.
some limes and dude, I went to pick up some limes because that's the only location where like there's formula. Like, unfortunately,
Yeah.
due to
Yep.
health reasons, my wife cannot breastfeed, and so we have to pick up formula, and that's the only location where they're selling formula right now that
Really?
Milena drink. Yeah, so we went to go get some formula like
What time was
around
this at? Because like
one
I
thirty.
showed up there like 1:30. Yeah, I was there like 11. By 1:30,
Oh
I was
hell no.
already at the hospital with this little booger over here. So
Dude, at 11 a.m., I was having breakfast. I was having some arepas with some something else that I don't want to say. So yeah, Son huevos,
Ooh.
bro. Son huevos.
Dude, talking
Boss.
about huevos, dude. Talking about huevos. We're not talking
Okay.
about those huevos cochino. You
Yeah,
over here
cochino.
just
This is why I didn't
yeah.
want to say shit. What about the huevos?
We're not talking about nuts, okay? No,
We talk
so
about eggs.
it is crazy to me that
Eggs.
not too long ago when I actually went to with my mom. Not too long ago. This last time I went with her. Right now, she's on Sunday.
Mhm.
Did you notice that there was no eggs at all at Costco? There was no
Yeah,
eggs,
there's an
and then
egg shortage.
yeah, there was. Here's the thing, though. We went to go get some eggs. We got 2 dozens, bro. $6.49. That's that's a little pricey for eggs. But if you look at the gallon of milk, bro, that's
Mhm.
another thing too. That's insane. And then nowadays, I remember when you used to go to Costco, a good
Mhm.
$120, $150. Okay, you're good, not bad, dude. Now $120 is like, this is why I spend $120 on this shit. Like literally, it's like,
Mhm.
goddamn, it's crazy. Don't you think? It's like, uh, it's weird, dude. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, there's a shortage right now. Let me googling it as you were talking right now. There's a egg price relief coming as a U.S. demand softens. KKTV what's
Yeah, I
causing the
see.
dramatic increase in egg prices. Let's take a look at that one.
And Ralph, I
Let's see
just sent
what
you a
the
picture of what a. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just sent you a picture of a lark when he was at the hospital. He was such in pain that look at what the little dude was doing. He was throwing. Hold the
sheesh
picture.
sheesh.
Post it up, bro. Post it up. That was hilarious. I'm like, take a picture. He just goes. That was funny, but
There he is.
he's right there. You can't really see his fingers throwing up a peace sign. It's like, oh, I'm cool. I'm so cool.
Yeah.
I'm over here at the hospital. But yeah, go back to the.
What is it?
No, you're good. You're good. Let's take a look here. Expert says that the current shortage of eggs, which is affecting. Actually, hey, buddy, can you
Huh?
read this?
What is it?
Alaric.
Can you
Let's
try,
have a
Lark?
lot. Can you?
If you can
Wait,
try,
can you read it?
can you try reading this?
This?
Yeah,
Is
if you can.
does that
You
get
can get
bigger?
closer if you need to. Yeah, let's try to make it bigger if you can.
Okay, hold on, hold on.
So whatever you can try, just try to practice and see if you can. If you can, I'll help you. Okay. Okay. So what does it say? So can you read it or no?
Can't see.
You can't see.
No
Okay.
pressure, dude. No pressure. That's
Here,
okay.
let me see. Let me see if I
Next
can.
time,
There you
next
go.
time.
Next time.
I
Okay.
know I'm trying to find a zoom in button, but I
Very
can't.
good. I'll follow with me. Okay. So Rafa's gonna read it, and I'm gonna put my finger out so you can see. Okay.
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 So
Go for it,
expert
Rafa.
says that the current shortage of eggs, which is affecting supply and driving up prices, is due to an outbreak of avian flu. The Colorado Department of Agriculture says that this is a novel strain of the virus. This is a strain or a variant that they have not seen before and does not act like they typically do. So, in addition to regulating the cage free eggs program, the Colorado Department of Agriculture, I literally skipped like 2 sentences. I know. I didn't want to read the second one. The
Yeah. I
agriculture
mean,
is also the home of our state veterinarian, Dr. Maggie Baldwin. Her and her veterinarian, oh my gosh, that word
team.
is so hard,
Yeah, I know.
team in
Mediterranean
partnership with USDA have sent up numerous incidents come in post. So yeah, that's why there's a shortage on eggs, and that's why they're increasing the prices.
Yeah, that's
The
just
only
crazy.
problem is,
Go ahead, bro. Sorry.
sorry, the only problem is about this is that they increase the prices, but once the eggs go back to normal, they don't drop the prices again.
No, that's the problem. It won't happen, unfortunately. I think it's just getting to a point that everything is just. I know a lot of people say, "Hey, I don't look at the prices." Okay, cool. But then at the same time, there's people that actually kind of bring you back to reality and say, "Hey, when was the last time you bought a gallon of milk? When was the last time you bought some eggs? When was
Wait,
the
you
last
buy
time you did this?"
gallon of milk?
Not from
I thought
there.
you go to no
Not
from
from
Costco,
no,
right?
not from there. No, it's just I just look at the prices. I just not because it's a thing about. It's regardless. It's something you need to have at home. It's not something that's just, oh shit. But when you start seeing things like that, and like I said, Costco, I went to Costco and start seeing stuff like that. It's just kind of like, damn, like this is crazy. The
Yeah.
eggs used to be cheaper, and it's $6.39. I'm like, damn, 649 actually. It just kind of throws you up by surprise, and you start looking at things like stuff like that. Like, oh, because I remember I used to make fun of my friends one a long time ago. I used to make fun of them and say, hey, you get great value. It's like the day you actually start buying your own shit is when you're gonna realize. I'm like, okay, and
I
yeah,
li-
and he did. Yeah, he did. And it's true, bro, because you start kind of see things like that. You know what I mean? You start seeing little shit like that. It's not that you're being a cheap person. It's just concerning to you that you're looking at prices. You're like, this is insane for a dozen, $6.49. Like, what in the hell? What are you laughing at? What's so funny? What's so
No,
funny?
it's because it's so true. Because I literally watched a meme about how this this kid is like when you finally leave when you finally go home
Yeah,
start living on your own, and then he's like, peace out, fucking free food, peace out, no rent,
everything.
and then
Yeah.
comes adult responsibility.
No,
Whoa.
it's a smack in the face. It's not the same thing.
Yeah,
That's why, like, to me, I'm gonna give you guys this. All the owners, homeowners, you guys live on your own. I'll give you respect for that. Because
thank
here's
you.
one thing I'm going to tell you. One thing I'm going to tell you. Yeah, just because I live here right now, where I'm staying at right now, doesn't mean that I don't, I provide too.
Yeah.
It's a provide. I do provide. But here's the thing, though, and this is why I'm bringing this out to people, and I really hate when people do this shit. There's been times that I've been seeing people like, oh, I'm here at the club. I got a table. I got all this shit. I got bottles popping. Blah blah blah. Yeah, I'm rocking. And I'm the kind of guy that I'm like, I kind of want to call this guy. I'm asking some questions. Hey, what do you do for a living? What is it that you do for a living? You're such a big father. What's up, man? Tell me your story. I want to know before I even say anything. And this is like, I'm not going to be a dick about it, but
Mhm.
just hear it. He's like, oh no, I just stay at home. I have this badass car. I have this, it's expensive. I have $55,000 BMW. And I heard that conversation not too long ago. I heard it. I'm like, huh. I'm like, interesting. Because it's not you're being nosy. It's just they're being loud as fuck about it. And I'm like, but yeah, I live in my mom's house. And when he said that, I'm like, he's showing up. I'm like, bro, how can you be saying you be popping bottles, all this shit and everything like that? I'll be like, oh yeah, flashing money. But I can't have respect for people like that because it's like you're living in your mom's house still. Like you're being on your mom's
Mhm.
house. I don't like that. Like if you're living in your own and you're doing all that shit,
Mhm.
great, congratulations. And it's a small account. It's a 1% account that can actually do that. As a man. But if you're doing that
Mhm.
stuff, $2,000 tables, getting $400 bottles, having all these badass cars and all this shit, but you're still living under the roof, I'm guarantee you're not even helping anything at home. You know what I mean?
I think up
I
to
feel like,
hold on, I think up to this day I still haven't bought a table. Like I never go to a nightclub and be like reserve a table.
see, and I went to I mean, here's the thing that I like about the people that I surround myself with.
Hmm.
Some of the people I surround myself with is makes it interesting because you can get a table, but you have people pitching in. The people that I'm around myself with,
Oh,
I don't, I
okay,
don't,
yeah,
I don't, hear, I don't hear them
yeah. I
saying
have
or
pitched
bragging
in.
about shit like that. I don't hear that shit. To me, is everybody has their own stories, and if you have a whole bundle team, you go to a club and you got a table as a bundle, it's a different story. But there's those people that are always
Yeah.
gonna be like showing up and say like, bro, yeah, you can have all this shit, you can have all that, but dude, I promise you, a girl's not gonna be like attracted, like, oh, you got a table, you got all this, you have a nice car, let's go back to your pad. I'm like, ah, I like my mom's. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of
Maybe,
like,
maybe even
and
not. Who
I'm
knows?
not trying to call nobody out, but guys, literally, don't do that shit. That shit just like look horrible. It's a whole. You have a
That's.
perfect resume until you say I gotta live at my mom's house. Oh shit, you know you can't be
Wait,
driving all these badass cars and shit.
I'm gonna
I'm like
pull
I'm
my
not.
Andrew Tate moment.
Oh shit, the Andrew Tate
That's some
moment.
status. That's some
See, that's some
status. That's some
status.
status.
Like you want to be
That's
the
some
Andrew Tate moment.
status.
Larry wants to be Andrew Tate
Okay,
moment.
okay. I'm
No,
back.
put him on.
I'm back. That's some status. The program. But no, I personally think that, hey man, I don't judge. I stop fucking judge. I don't give a fuck what other people are doing.
Put him on,
I
dude.
really
I
don't.
got you.
Uh, oh, shit. Are we doing an Ender tape moment?
Huh?
Should that be
Sorry.
like one of our segments?
What?
Ender tape moments.
I mean, like I mentioned, a lot of
All right.
people just kind of.
Okay.
I had
And Andrew tape moment. Andrew tape moment. Pull him up. Pull him up.
entertainment moment. Which one are you gonna pull up? What entertainment are you gonna pull up? The 1%?
Listen,
Oh,
top G,
just
top
here.
G. Listen,
Top
listen.
G. Oh, listen, Tubji.
Listen,
Talking
Top
about
G,
status. Let's hear it.
you do
Damn.
not, you do not make fun of people making money. You do not. But first of all, I'm not bold. I gotta shave my head next time. But listen up, listen up. I can give a fuck of what you're doing. All you're doing, buying bottles at the club and all that shit, that's for status. That's for status. Status right there. But the girls don't give a fuck about that shit. The girls don't. All you need to do is have the girl fucking make some breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and maybe some snacks in between. All right, that was my
Fucking
entertainment
Rafa, bro.
moment. That was my entertainment moment.
Entertainment.
No,
Yes,
but
man.
in bringing it back to your comment there, yeah, I mean, it does make me a little jealous the fact that, uh, or like 1% jealous of like people able to like buy a table, have like a reserved table at the VIP area at one point. But even when like my friends did it, did the table and like they invited me over, and I was like, this is not such a great thing. I mean, the bottles were like $400 or some shit like that, and I don't know, like it's a lot of money to spend.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck that. I mean, I've been living on my own since I was 17, so obviously I didn't have a chance to like enjoy the moment of like, yeah, I still live with mommy and daddy kind of moment, you know. So
He's laughing.
I grew up pretty quickly on that sense.
But
But
here's
yeah,
the thing though, bro. I'm gonna tell you
mhm,
something, and I'm sorry to stop you there, but you're not missing much. You didn't miss much at all, bro. Honestly, this is the way I see it, and this is what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta really think about stuff like that. And like I said, I'm not a person that was
yeah.
been a big person about the clubs and scenes like that. You know, it's a complete different type of
Well,
thing. You know, but to
well, I
be
went
honest, it's like
clubbing.
it's oh yeah. Clubbing's a different story.
Yeah,
But here's the thing,
yeah,
though.
I went clubbing. Yeah.
It's like
Like, listen, you might be chilling on the VIP, but I'm on the dance floor. You know,
yeah, yeah,
I was on the
yeah.
dance. Sorry, I was on the
But
dance
that's what
floor.
I'm saying. Here's the thing though, like, is it worth it for? And like, this is one thing that you actually have to kind of analyze and look at other people's kind of like how they think about stuff. Like some people see
Hmm.
it as okay, I'm not a peasant, but I'm not a
Hmm.
peasant and hanging out with everybody out there that clubbing with sweaty and all that stuff. Yeah, that's cool. There's two different people. There's people that actually go to the club, have fun, and not be a show
Yeah,
about it. That's okay. Respect for that because you're just out
yeah.
there having fun. But there's those people that are like, oh, I'm at the club here, popping bottles. You wish you guys were us. We got this, we got that. I don't like that. Don't be a bragger about it. Don't be bragging about stupid shit like that because you look dumb. You make yourself look like a fool because it's like, cool, you got a table. Here's the thing though. So what you're paying for a table? Oh shit! When you pulling out to the table, and anything
Every
like that, it's
time,
just
every time, every time, every time you brag about something, status, status. That's all it is.
status. But no, it's just like have fun. And then there's times, for example, like people that like big events come in town. Okay,
Hmm.
the average table goes for $1,500 to $2,000. So you're gonna spend that much money for a 2 hour show when you can actually just probably get yourself a decent amount for yourself or something. You with your boys, like, okay, I'll buy this round myself, or I bought this round. Things like that. It's not a necessity for you to get to that point. Then again, like I said, I'm not here to judge people how they want to live their life, but it just doesn't look right. Don't be that person that be like, oh, this and that. That's cool, man. You have the
Hmm.
opportunity to do that, but it's not the same. To me, it's just more like, okay, you have a table, you're comfortable, you're sitting down, but it's just, it's
Yeah,
just not something that.
I mean, it's what they do, man. Like I was young too, and
Yeah.
there was other ways for me to like show off, but dude, my show off
Why need
was
to
more
show
like
up, bro?
accomplished
You don't need to
because
show
we
up,
all
bro.
go through it. Believe it
Yeah, I
or
mean,
not, like we
back in
all
our
go through
days
it.
was
Like
like,
you got to think, like when you were a kid, you want to show off to the older people, and it has been since a generation thing. Excuse me. There goes the heartburn again.
I know,
You
I can
called it,
tell. I can tell.
but but it is. so people end up showing off regardless, no matter what. And
Yep.
yeah, I might say
Yep.
Andrew Tate moment, but this is where he actually speaks the truth, where like people show off because of status. And that is a very true fact. Where like, hey, what's the purpose of showing off that you have a VIP table? It's because of status. You want to show off that to the girls around there that you're able, you have money to afford a table. And I'm sure you have money to afford their drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. So at the end of the day, yes, when I was younger, I had that jealousy a little bit, but it wasn't that much. It was more, like I said, status.
But I feel like within our era with the whole clubbing time, like in the younger age, I feel like I think a lot of times we were kind of more concerned about what we were wearing going into a club than actually having a table.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I feel like. Whatever you were wearing, whatever you were wearing is like, okay, I'm looking fresh and clean. Go get a haircut. You know what I mean?
Y-
I feel like that
Yeah.
was more like,
Oh
you
shit,
know,
that was expensive, bro.
see, that
Think
was
about it. A
expensive because you
haircut,
would go, yeah,
getting a
a
haircut.
haircut,
Then you
okay,
stop at the mall, get an outfit,
yep,
a
and get a
new, a
shoes,
fresh outfit,
yep,
and, and
yep,
the shoes.
yep, and the shoes.
Damn,
I
dude.
wasn't the guy that consistently would actually go to the buy stuff, but when I had the opportunity to go, when I was going, okay, I would.
Hmm.
See the difference between so one thing is different for me here, that going to clubs here, going to clubs here instead of going to like Vegas, for example. In Vegas, you're like, damn, you pretty much get your outfit ready the moment of the night before. Like now in Vegas, you can get like a nice, decent dress shirt, put a little tie, some nice little dress to look nice, nice little pants.
Dude.
That's the kind of club that I always
Yeah.
have liked. I like that kind of club.
Yeah.
That's the kind of scene. And like here, I didn't get to learn about that until like later on. I'm like, when I start going into the clubs in Vegas, and you just kind of be yourself. You're like, damn, this is a complete different vibe. The nightclub scenes were like good
Yeah.
times, but it was always the consistency of every weekend, same freaking
Dude,
club, blah
shout
blah
out to
blah.
Randy, because when we party in Vegas, we party hard. I remember partying with Randy, Stevie, and a few other people that
Yeah.
they won't get mentioned yet unless I get the permission. But but dude, we used to party. I think like this is a good segment here about talking about nightclubs, comparisons between nightclubs in Vegas, nightclubs in Utah.
Oh
I
yeah.
went to a few
Dude.
nightclubs in Miami,
Oh, I
in New
bet you those
York
were the
too.
badass, huh? Tell me
What?
something. Hold on, let me stop you
Mm,
before I forget now. Out of Miami and New York, what do
mm.
you prefer? Club 19. Damn, that bad, huh?
Shit, bro.
That's a
They
hard one.
were
I
both
bet.
fucking badass.
Oh shit.
It's
That
because
is
it
big.
was this whole experience. And
Yeah.
let's be clear, I was in Brooklyn, New York. I wasn't in anywhere
Okay.
else. Yes, sir. Got that Brooklyn love.
Brooklyn
Um,
love.
but yeah, so it was Brooklyn nightclubs. I think I went to a few. Um, then we have the Miami nightclub
Li-
and
At the
a
time
little
when
bit
you
of.
went, did they have LIV in Miami?
Oh,
When
I
you went
didn't
out
went
there?
to that one. I don't. I
But
think so,
they
but
didn't
I
have it
didn't
though,
go
right?
to that.
Okay.
Hmm. I think we went to a nightclub called Mango. It was
Okay.
literally the name of the fruit, mango. And
Mango.
dude, I have to say that. Listen, the Brooklyn one, I only went once.
Uh-huh.
Like I haven't been back to New York in a minute. But Miami one, I went several times. I went
Yeah.
for my bachelor party. I went for
Damn, son.
I went to
Bachelor
visit
party.
a couple friends like 3 times. So
Yep.
Miami, I mean, yeah, I will have to like go to Brooklyn again and experience that nightlife again.
So I feel like
But
with Brooklyn, like people from New York, I love the clubs, especially the Latin clubs out there. I feel like the Latin clubs
mhm.
out there, I feel like they're more like merengue, salsa, por allá. Y se ve, o sea, yo de lo que he
Eh,
visto, ¿te acuerdas de Vikingo,
uh-huh.
right? Vikingo? You
Yeah.
know Vikingo,
DJ
you know?
Vikingo, shout out, man.
DJ yeah, shout out to that dude. I've been seeing some of his posts and stuff like that. People that go out to New York, and I'm like, dang, these motherfuckers turn up out there for sure. It would be like 3 or 4 in
Bro,
the
it's a
morning,
night.
still going at it. I was like, oh shit, these
Dude, I don't
motherfuckers
mean
don't
to
play.
call out DJ Vikingo out, but dude, how did he does it? Because I'm not gonna say his age, but he's up there though.
I know he's been here
Cause
for a minute.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to say his
He's one
age,
of the no, but
but bro,
Vikingo. I mean,
how did
I
he does?
remember when I
I
first
think
met him. Yeah, so
no, no,
it's
no. I think Vikingo, like, how did he, like? Listen, we're in our 30s. You and I, we can admit that we're on our 30s, and the fact that we go, like, if we go party like this DJ Vikingo does, we'll be aching the following fucking day.
does that make you wonder how some of these DJs with like electronic music do it, bro? Like you got some of these DJs like Benny Benassi, Tiesto. They're like, dude, they're up like Benassi's already a 50 plus, okay, and
Yeah.
then Tiesto's
Wait,
almost
what?
up there too. Yeah, Benny Benassi's a 50 years old plus,
Damn.
and he's still doing it.
Who
He's
the
not
fuck is that?
retiring.
Just kidding.
Benny Ben really.
Who the fuck is that
No,
guy? Oh
I'm
yeah.
just saying,
Oh shit.
yeah, that's how old it is. That's how,
Damn.
yeah, you know. And then Tiesto out there still. I wonder the same thing. How some of these people actually do it.
Hmm.
It's just like
Like
it's
especially
it's.
when musicians have like 2 nights in a row.
Oh, dude.
So they have like 2 nights in a row, and they're like, "Oh, party time," and they do their performance, and then they have to go the following day because the first night got sold out, but the second night got sold out too.
Yeah.
So it is like back to back, and it's like, yo, how do you do it like that? I mean, listen. I mean, I guess I'm assuming they're drinking water and they're not like drinking.
Well, some of the DJs actually had like stopped. Like one of them's about to retire, which is he's 33 and he's gonna retire. And I get it.
Mhm.
I can understand probably
Yeah.
why. Fortunately, if he's about to retire, I was actually on my way last year on my way back from California on my way back
Mhm.
to Vegas. He was performing. It was one of my friend's birthdays. Like, hey, let's go see this guy. He used to be DJ Carnage. Now he's switched to name to Gordo, and I got to
Yeah.
see him in Vegas live. And I
Is
didn't
your
realize how
likey
late it
going
was.
back on and on? Or
Huh?
is your likey going back on and off?
No,
Okay,
no.
because
It's just
your
Alaric's over here
background
moving
it
everything
gives.
and moving the mouse. He's moving the mouse,
Oh,
so that's
okay.
what he's doing. Um, so saying besides that, like I can understand it how it can take a toll in your body. I just feel
Mhm.
like these guys don't get enough sleep. Honestly, think about it. They get out of the show.
Yeah,
They're probably hungry. They have to fly out from Vegas to like, you know, New York or same
yeah.
moment go to California or whatever it is. I
Shit, what
respect
was
that.
your go-to food for like you're drunk, you're ready to, like you're hungry after the nightclub? What was your
Here,
go-to
here,
food?
like
Yeah,
just say
here.
here.
Actually,
I
no. Let's go back. Answer this question first. How many
okay.
nightclubs have you been in United States or in the world?
Fuck.
So you
Uh,
United States, you've been to Utah, obviously,
of
Vegas.
course,
What other
Vegas.
state? California?
I've been to California clubs. They're chill.
Okay.
They're not too bad. We were supposed to go to
Miami,
this club. I don't know if it was
Texas.
a club or not. I don't remember what it's called in Texas when we landed 4 years
Okay,
ago. Actually,
Texas.
when I went to Texas, we're supposed to go to call Ecstasy, like
Hmm.
Ecstasy, like that's the name of it. But I don't know why we didn't do it. We didn't go to Texas club. I don't really, honestly. If it
What
was a
other
club scene,
nightclub?
I didn't go any nightclubs
Just
too
keep
in
naming the
Texas.
states.
Just Vegas and here and in California.
That's
That's
it.
it. That's it, bro.
Okay.
I
Okay.
haven't been to Miami. There's like one thing for sure. If I ever go to Miami or New York,
Hmm.
definitely I want to experience that vibe to see what it's like. What is like the
Oh,
vibes out
okay.
there and stuff like that. But majority, like for example, I can name you XS Las Vegas, Surrender. Uh, I've been to at the Cosmopolitan. I've been to what is that called? Marquette.
Hmm.
Uh, and most
Oh,
recent one
I don't
was
want a specific nightclubs.
okay. Yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
remember
That
this.
would be too many.
No, so Vegas
I
only
was
is
just
my
naming
my
states.
yeah. So Nevada and Utah and California. That's pretty
Okay.
much it.
Yeah, for me, I would have to say Utah, obviously, then Vegas.
New York.
I don't want to say California because I only been there for like a weekend and it was like a bar more scene more than anything. And Miami for sure, New York for sure, and that's it. Those are the only four places I've been to. So
Now,
out of those places, one of my favorite ones was a Latin. Uh, it wasn't even a nightclub. It was like when they closed the mall. and it's an outdoor mall.
What?
And yeah, it's an
What?
outdoor mall. And on outside, a DJ, it's sort of like a nightclub because the DJ turns on the music
Ew.
and it has a bar, so it's all outdoors.
Have you ever been to
And
like the Gallivan Center here when they have like
hold on a
events?
second, hold on a second,
That one,
and they play
yeah.
Latin music, dude, and that shit
What the
fucking
fuck?
pops every
In
time.
Miami, right? In Miami,
In
right?
Miami, yeah, in
Okay,
Miami, and
okay.
then Fort Lauderdale, which is I consider it Miami. That's why I only say Miami, but in Fort Lauderdale, downtown Fort Lauderdale, they have like this street where they have like all these bars that you can hop on, and then there's this pizza place where you get like one slice, and it's the size of two fucking. So my definitely the outdoor party is my favorite nightclub of all time.
Really?
Yep.
So
That.
it gives me the vibe. It gives me the vibe for so they originally started doing the Gallivan Center, and then last year I was fortunate enough to actually go to two concerts here. D Steve Aoki and Diplo back to back nights. So back to back nights at the gateway. At the
Mhm.
gateway. Dude, it
Okay.
was lit. It was super nice. It was super nice. And
Mm,
it kind of gives me that vibe. When you say it wasn't like a mall, I'm thinking the gateway, right where the water fountains on the gateway, you know where
yeah.
the water fountains at. So right there, they close that road and they put the stage right there, like in front of it, and they shut down the water pipes. It's just that shit got packed, bro.
Yeah.
But that
So
day,
it's somewhat similar to the gateway,
uh-huh.
but imagine trying to think because it's literally at the end. It's like a corner. Let me see if I can find it
Yeah,
on
so you
Google.
know how the gateway is. You come in through the back, you come into the main entrance, and then you have to go all the way back to the circle where the whole, tower, the clock tower is at and everything like that. So they do it right there. So the gateway has been getting remodeled. On was the last time you went there, but it's remodeled really good. However, to answer your questions, if I ever actually go into like go out, go bar hopping or whatever it was,
Hmm.
my favorite place to stop by in downtown Salt Lake was the Pie Hole. The Pie Hole, the pizza. You're talking about pizza. That place has some
Hmm.
bomb pizza, bro. And they just opened like a Venezuelan restaurant. Oh, dude.
So this is
Yeah.
one of them. Let me share my screen right here. So the photo that I have
Did you
highlighted
see
right
Alaric's
now.
eyes? Did you see
Look at
Alaric's
this.
eyes?
Look at this.
No,
Look.
I didn't.
No,
But
I think
but this
that's
is one
pretty
of the
dope,
nightclubs that I've been to. I actually went in. What's funny is apparently like if you guys watch the Jersey Shore when they were in Miami, this is like one of the nightclubs they went to.
bro. That was forever
Um,
ago. That was a long time ago.
dude, they're still on, dude. They still the
I
Jersey Shore
know.
still on, dude. I know
Click,
it's an
click
old
on the
school
big
show.
picture if you can, real quick, Ralph. Oh, look at the
What
Lamborghini
big
right
picture?
there. Oh yeah, you want to see Lamborghinis, Alaric? Miami.
Yeah,
This is where you
this
want to
is the
be.
this is uh the street where you walk and you can bar hop here. And just around this block, there's the club named Mango. I don't know if it's still there, but because
What
here
was the
in
last time you
Utah,
went to?
we
What was the last time
we
you went to
close the
Miami?
fucking nightclubs left and right. So that's why we change names so frequently. But yeah, this is the nightlife right here. I'm
Listen, what
trying
is
to
that? What is that street called? That's actually a famous street. What
fuck,
is it
bro.
called?
I don't remember it. It's
It's
not
it.
Calle Ocho for sure.
No, it's the Scarface was filming that street too. I forgot the name. What is it?
Yes,
Miami Boulevard.
it was.
Miami
Yes, I think
Boulevard.
so.
That's what it's
I
called.
want to say yes.
So cool.
Yeah, that's
I
that's in
don't know.
Miami, Lark. Miami's
To
the
my
it's in
audience,
Miami.
if you know the name of this nightclub, please write it down below in the comment. Let us know because
I think
I
it is.
cannot
I
think of
want to
it.
say it's Miami Boulevard. It's a very famous street, but it looks badass. So
Damn, I
never been
cannot
there.
find that nightclub. I really think it wasn't a nightclub. I think it was more like a bar area with the loud music.
Dang, that
I
looks
think
really
it's this
nice.
one. Yeah, maybe.
Elite.
Uh,
Why don't you just have mango?
I think it was on the mall.
Look at this.
But yeah, dude, I'm trying to snitch on this fucking nightclub. Maybe it's not like I think it was this one.
Oh my
It,
god, there's
I remember like this was a view sort of like this. where
So
you can
yeah,
see the
so
bay.
what Rafa's doing right there, that's actually the view because Miami's right next to the ocean. So those are buildings around Miami. So that's the
Mhm.
Miami life. Miami's really beautiful, bro. It's beautiful. He said
Yeah,
beautiful because he liked it. So it's. I mean, I never been there, but I seen some pictures and some movies and stuff like that. Miami, bro.
yeah,
When
dude.
you get
Miami
21,
is
bro.
definitely.
Sheesh. 21 years old. On your
Wait,
24th
how old?
birthday.
How old are you, Alaric?
He's about to be
I know I
8
already
next
asked,
month.
man. 8
About to be
next month.
next month.
He's in Aquarius
He
or
is
Pisces.
the 23rd.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, he's a Pisces.
Yes, you're a
Damn,
Pisces.
boy, you and I have a lot in common, dude. Pisces life. Let's go.
When's your birthday?
March 9th.
For real?
Yeah, for real. When
Oh,
is
you're
your
a
birthday,
Pisces.
everyone?
April 2nd. I'm an Aries.
A la verga contigo.
Hey man, we're calm. Hey, don't let yourself fool by the zodiac signs because not all Aries are crazy. I'm calm. Some
Mojito
Aries
bar.
are crazy.
Holy fucking shit. I fucking found it. Sorry to interrupt, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay,
But I found the fucking bar. It's Mojito bar. That's what it was. Now I
so
fucking
it's not a
remember
club.
it.
So it's a
Holy
club or not?
shit, dude. I think it's a bar.
Oh my lord.
but
Pinche güey,
dude,
estás bien perdido. Okay.
I know, dude. Mojito bar Miami, dude. Oh shit, that night. The night scene. Oh, it was beautiful. Wait, that's not the bar. So it was like this. Where
You were in the Havanas? You were in
yeah.
Havana, little Havana?
Yeah, this is the night scene right here, where you have live. You can even have live music on that
Oh,
little
that's
strip.
dope.
It's fucking small, but
That's dope. That's dope.
yeah, like right there. Oof,
Yeah.
that was my favorite one. Not gonna lie,
That's shit,
that was my favorite one for many reasons that I can't say.
man.
But
Here's another question that I
no,
have for you.
if we're talking rated R shit,
We
um,
good. We good.
I think Brooklyn was the best. just saying, just saying, Brooklyn was the best. But no, like the nightlife in Miami was super amazing, dude. What are you talking?
No, because I guess Alaric already got tired. So hold on. Give me a
Ah,
second. Sorry,
okay.
guys. Give me a
All right,
second. My
Larry.
little.
Have a good night. Go to sleep. You're
Don't
in
go
timeout.
crazy.
Remember what? Do you're handing him, dude? I thought he was grounded.
No, I'm showing him. He's doing looking at some videos. He is grounded.
Yeah, but he's about
He's
to play games on your phone, dude.
no, he's not. No playing games,
How
right?
do you know?
No, you're right. Hold on, no, you gotta be patient.
Yes, I do.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Or turn it off.
You turn
I
it off.
know.
I'll kick your ass.
No, you won't.
Snitch Rafa over here, like snitching on that Larry.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Give me a minute, okay, Alaric? So just give me
No.
a second. All right. So back to myself.
Girl.
So, bro, I'm
Mm.
busy, bro.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No.
All right. I have a question for
Yeah,
you, Rafa.
what's that?
And this is another one that I kind of bring up to your attention because I feel like this has actually been kind of hitting a lot of the social media,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people are chewing him for this. El Bad Bunny.
But. What's
And
the story?
what he did, it's affecting him because he's been getting caught in some of the videos. He's been getting caught in some videos when he was younger. Did you hear about what happened with him with the whole phone thing? A fan came across to him and showed up his phone and stuff like that, and she tried taking a picture of him, and he literally grabbed the phone of the fan,
Mhm.
threw it out. After that happened, a lot of people are making him a lot of shit. A lot of people are giving him a lot of problems, and somebody went back and actually saw a video. They're like, okay, so this was you back in 2017. You saying this in video, and now you're doing this. But I think Jay Cortez or somebody, I don't remember who did it, some other famous guy too, did the same exact shit. And he started saying all kinds of shit too. Here's the problem. I guess Bad Bunny really took it really personally now because he created his social media account, his IG account, private now. On top of that, his music has dropped drastically. So, do you think it's wrong for him to do something like that? Like if you were somebody that famous, bro, you're a very famous person, a
But
Hispanic person, male. You're out
mhm,
there, you're being played around the world, you're doing all this stuff. Do you
mhm,
think is the right thing for you to do? If you have a fans, you're gonna have fans left and right. I mean, I don't understand that part of people's life, but
yeah.
what do you feel about that? How do you feel about the whole thing? It's affecting him now because now he's really went social media private his page like completely. He doesn't want nothing to do with people. So I
No,
don't know if you heard of the story.
I mean, one second. Um let me take some notes here because I'm starting to take notes for the podcast, and so that way I can do those thumbnails on. And I missed the nightclub scene one.
Okay.
But for Bad Bunny situation, I believe that it was in the past, dude. If he already apologized to that, um, son of a bitch, fucking erased.
What are you doing?
But taking notes.
Oh, okay. Okay, okay, okay.
But I think that for Bad Bunny, listen, Kev, do you remember the incident that Kevin Hart went through
Which one?
about the Oscars?
Kevin Hart?
Yeah, Kevin Hart. He was okay. So story time. Kevin Hart
Okay.
had similar situation where
Hey,
he
Rafa,
was
sorry.
about.
Can you put the camera on you for a second? I'll be right back, okay? Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. So the situation, what happened with Kevin Hart back in the day was that he was about to be the host of the Oscars, but apparently some of the fans went to some of his tweets 10 years ago and actually found like um, some comments um, that that nowadays doesn't, or some jokes that nowadays is not that funny anymore apparently. And he already apologized back in the day, but the fans wanted, and the Oscars wanted him to apologize again right now. And so the the story was that Kevin Hart didn't apologize. He's like, dude, I don't need to apologize something that I already apologized ago, 10 years ago. Like, let's move on. Why do we need to bring up the past and keep bringing it? So in the end, on the Bad Bunny story, I believe that same situation. I'm assuming the concert was based on what Erwin just said. He's not here right now. As you can see, he left. He left me, guys. He left me. But based on what Erwin has communicated with me about the podcast, about the episode, I'm sorry, not of the episode, about the situation, is that we gotta like let go of the things that people have committed years ago. If Bad Bunny has already apologized to that fan, say I'm sorry. Here's a new phone. Great, let it go. We don't need to bring it up again. We don't need to do a TBT and say, "Oh, remember when Bad Bunny grabbed the phone and throw it away?" No. If Bad Bunny already apologized for that, let him let it go. Like there's no need to bring it back up. So that for me is kind of like what I will say about it. Let us know. Comment down below. What do you think? Do you think that that's a bad thing or not? So yeah. In other news, Alaric's grounded, but they're both fucking left me. Look at that. That fucking shit is empty. Anyways, but yeah, that's basically my point of view when it comes to stories like that, where like I try to do my research on like okay, and I can actually let me see. Of course, it nope, not that one. Let me go ahead and present it here on my screen. So let me go ahead and look for that story, see if I can find it. Neverland, nope. Okay, this Bad Bunny makes Instagram private and share. Okay, here it is. So Bad Bunny makes Instagram private and shares cryptic Twitter message. I'm taking a break. 2023 is for me. And yep, I agree. Like you made a song. I forgot the name of the song because it's in Japanese. But you literally said like you want to start 2023 bien cabrón. So go ahead and do it. We should all do it. I mean, so let's take a look here. We're going to celebrate. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's go on the boat. I have a couple sporadic commitment, and I'll go to the studio. But there's no pressure. Remember yourself, cabron. You're working your ass off. Simple. You earned it, bro. I honestly think the Bad Bunny has earned it. I think Bad Bunny has earned his do his vacation. Honestly, he was the number one artist for 2022 and 2021 maybe. And so I think if he takes a break, good for him. It's time for everybody else to step up and bring great music like that, man. Let's go. So yeah, I think Erwin is coming back. Erwin's coming
Yes,
back.
guys, I'm sorry. Just my kid's grounded, man, and I'm trying to make sure he keeps himself in that situation. So it took me a minute. So
Yeah.
I want to make sure. So sorry I was gone for so long. So sorry, Rafa. If you want to debrief me on your opinion on that I missed it.
Yeah, I
What
know.
was just make it a little brief one if you can.
Fuck, let's
Sorry,
see.
bro.
Kevin Hart was accused of like something he committed a few years ago,
Okay.
and he already apologized back in the day. I don't know if you remember that story,
I
but if
don't
you
remember
do,
being in some issue, but remind me real quick. Maybe if once you talk about it,
basically
I get a little reminded.
he was supposed to host the Oscar a few years ago, and the Oscar some of the fans came around to like some of the jokes he did like 10 years ago, and he already apologized for that joke, and he was like, "I'm not gonna apologize again for the same fucking like I already apologized back in the day. Why do I need to apologize again? You guys need to let it go."
Yeah.
So same thing for Bad Bunny situation, where like if that was a concert from years ago and Bad Bunny already apologized, we don't need to bring it up again. We need to let it go. And here's the thing: we cannot be like Throwback Thursday and like remind the world the shitty situation that fucking Bad Bunny did in one time out of the whole fucking year. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Like
but the thing is,
if Bad Bunny already apologized, like I was telling
uh,
the audience earlier,
audience,
if
yeah.
Bad Bunny already apologized and said, "Hey, I'm sorry for throwing your phone. Here's a new one. It won't happen again." Blah blah blah. That's it. Let it go at that point. Like there's nothing else you can do. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense. But the thing is, like, I feel like he was kind of contradicting himself on the story base that he was saying, And I mean, I don't think somebody really cares about the fact about the phone anymore at this point. I just think it's just
That shit
surprisingly
was
that
probably an iPhone 10 or something. We're on iPhone 14 now.
I don't know what it was. That's the thing is
Oh,
it's
okay.
just the fact is a lot of people didn't like that. And he
Uh-huh.
has contradicted himself in the past because he said if somebody comes to me and wants to record me in a video, I'm okay with that. That's what he said on it. So it's not even the
Yeah, but
apology about that, It's just I
do we
get
have a
it.
video
I
of that
understand.
situation though?
Yeah, there's a video. I have to find it for you, and I'm gonna send it to you.
But Bunny,
He's
what?
actually.
Uh,
Uh, so he was being interviewed, and let's see. He was being interviewed. He was asked about it, and he pretty much kind of did the opposite. Then again, just kind of like, okay, I get it. I get where you're coming from. I'm trying to find it, see if I can find it for you directly. The thing, so just bear with me. So it's just the thing. It's just like, okay, get yourself together, figure it out, try to figure something that you can do to make things a little bit different. Just yeah, that's the video of
so
him. So
this
let's
one, like,
so watch the video while I'm looking for that. I'll let you guys watch the video.
wait, this is not so long ago.
Oh, this has just happened. This recently just happened. But watch.
Oh, okay.
This just recently happened. What I'm trying to find you is the video where he's actually sitting down. And I was like, damn. Let's see.
Yeah, but see, like some people do like end up Like if somebody gets on your like, listen, I get it. He's a celebrity, all that shit. But like, do we need to make like specific rules for celebrities? Like, you cannot be acting like that because if somebody gets on your face like that, wouldn't you do the same shit? Like, yo, like respect my privacy. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
eh,
Jay Wheeler did the same
and that,
thing a couple days after that too. Jay
and
Wheeler did the
so
same
like
exact
for
thing.
me, it's more like, yo, like, listen. Whenever I go to a celebrity, I'm like, yo, is it okay to take a picture with you? And that's it. I'll take a picture. It's not like, can I take a picture with you and I start recording a fucking video. So I don't know what happened. I don't know because the video doesn't show indicate that the woman's like, "Hey, can I have a photo? Can I have a video?" The girl doesn't do that. And let's admit it, some fans are fucking rude as fuck, man.
True, true. It is true.
Like, there's a reason why Kevin Hart has a bit where like like he's literally taking a shit or taking a leak, and he's like, "Yo, my man, can I like have 5 fucking minutes of myself, like to fucking take a leak?" And that dude literally waited outside. Like some people don't have like, yo, the common sense of like, yo, Kevin Kevin Hart is like sitting having dinner with his kids and his family, like giving some privacy. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to find that freaking thing, bro. I'm trying to find you that thing where like, cause he's doing like a podcast, so he's talking about it, and I just seen that. I was like, huh, well, shoot, if that's the case, you would actually have something in common. Uh, I don't know, just I get what you're saying. I like think that
What
people's
do you want me to
privacy.
search for?
Try looking it up for like I don't remember what it was. It wasn't a podcast. He was with somebody else. Who was it? I can't remember. But I get where you're coming from with that. I feel like he's been kind of frustrated too, just in general. I mean, the dude's been on tour the whole freaking time too, bro. He's been touring like
In a
crazy
podcast
left
with
and right.
who?
Shoot. I saw it on IG. That's the thing. It's like it's just like a video. Oh, he was hella young. Shoot. Trying
Was
to
it a
find it.
video about him like, I'm cool with stuff like that, or what?
Uh, let's
Because
see.
this is just showing the slow motion now. And the fan acted like, what the hell? Like, yo, my phone. Yeah. But I don't think he was laughing after it. Was he?
No.
No. See, this video literally like cut this part right here. This part right here was he was laughing before the video, before the photo, before throwing the phone away.
Yeah, yeah.
So he must have said something. She must have said something here. Because look,
But
that's the
you
part
can
where he's
actually you
laughing.
can you can actually hear her. You can actually hear her what she said. I think I
I'm not
found
playing.
the
I
podcast.
can't
I
play the
found
audio.
No, you can't play it. I found the podcast, but I don't think I can. I'm trying to see if I can find like the part where the it's like an hour and something podcast that I found from here, but this is the only podcast he has. So it looks like apparently it was la única entrevista que Bad Bunny va a dar. Y se llama Mazacote, el guy. So that's where I got it from. He's just talking about it. It was like 4 years ago. Yeah, this is it. This
Masak.
is it. Masacota. So just type in la única entrevista que Bad Bunny va a dar. He clearly says
No,
that's what it
he
says
had an
here.
interview with Chente.
This is 4 years ago.
Oh, the interview was 4 years
See,
ago.
see here. That one right there.
Dude,
I
this
can't
one right
find
here.
you.
La
Yeah,
única
I
entrevista
can't,
que Bad
yeah.
Bunny
That's
va a
that's what
dar.
I'm trying to look where he specifies and clearly says that this is exactly what you said. You were not going to be doing this stuff. Like this is what you will approach what. And I'm trying to put the information so I don't hear the audio in the background. So we
Mhm.
might have to look into that and get back to that eventually. But when he get that interview, he says something like that, and like the thing is, here's the thing though, when you do stuff like that and you go back
But
and people, it's just how people sees it. You're right. It could have been something that she was said, but I think Bad Bunny's really honest about certain things. So he would, if we would have said you guys can
mhm.
only hear one side of the story, But he didn't say like, oh, she said something bad. She's all in my bubble. Yeah, some people don't like that, and I feel like the dude is really stressed out too right now too. Like I feel like he's really stressed out with everything. He went on tour like crazy last year. He lost his voice in Argentina. You know
Yo,
what?
I think this chubby dude right here next to Bad Bunny, I think that's Molusco. Molusco TV.
That is him. That's what I told you it was.
So let me
That's him.
see here. Yeah, I think that's Molusco. Hold on, I need to.
That's his channel. I think that's who made the interview.
No, no,
That's the only
no.
interview. Oh, I
This
think
is
he took this.
Chentes. Yes, it is. This is Molusco. Molusco TV, and then this guy with long hair. This is Chente Hydra. That's his channel. This is Chente's channel. Molusco is this guy right here. So as you can see, I am following him, but this is a comedian slash podcaster. He's loud as hell though. But he's pretty funny. I like him. And then Molusco. Dude, Molusco lost a lot of weight, man. Oh, this is him now, dude.
Oh damn, that's that with Chunky dude?
That was the chubby dude.
Wow, that was him. That's
This is
crazy.
the last and this is him right here.
That is crazy.
He lost a lot of
Holy
weight, dude.
cow, that's him. Damn,
Yeah, that's
congrats
him.
to him, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. He was
What?
chubby.
So I can't find that information, Rafa, but I'm trying to find it. Eventually, when I find out about that thing, it's just like the interview that went down. I was like, okay, that's how it is. See what
Mhm.
happens, and whatever it is.
Hey,
But
bro.
I just
$14 off on
that's actually cheap.
whey protein. Let's go.
That's actually cheap. And I
Yeah,
was actually looking for that
14.
this week,
No,
and I
save
couldn't find it.
$14.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Save
actually
fourteen
cheap.
dollars.
They don't
Okay.
have anything at the Costco, by the way.
Yeah, I
I
wanted to
was
show you
looking for
that.
that. I went to Costco to look for it that same day. Nope, it
Mhm.
was nothing. Gone. Nothing. I didn't see a single one. I look at the aisles, nothing. I was like, man, some bull.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, since I do have the website here for the sports. Right now, if you guys care about college ball, Georgia is just dominating the fuck out of TCU. 45-7 on the third quarter. 7 minutes and 34 seconds remaining. What a blowout! This is the finals, right?
Yeah, this is the championship, the national championship game. So yeah,
This is it, right? National
That's it.
championship, right
that's
here.
it. That's it.
God
Rafa.
damn.
Rafa, do you know? Okay, listen to this. Remember the older guy, correction, let me be respectful. The older guy he's a big Astros fan, huge Astro fan. He betted on the Astros to win the World Series the first year. A lot of money, he won. The second time he bet the same amount of money, he tripled his money. He betted on this game $1.5 million. That means the dude, if TCU would have won, so it was a lower end, he would have won $5.5 million. I forgot his name. He's an older cat. So it doesn't look like he's going to win this one. I think he's going to lose $1.5 million right now on this one because that's a lot of money. What was his name? Big Astro fan. And I just seen him not too long ago. Let's see.
Oh shit! I clicked the wrong. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
So his name
I
is
just-
Jim Mattress Mac is what his name is. That's the
shit.
guy's name.
You scare me, dude.
No, Jimmy Mattress Mac is what his name is. That's the dude they actually betted on that. And with win records of 75 million betting payout as Astro captured the title. And this was happened just last World Series with the Astros. And he put $1.5 million. So yeah, because the TCU was the underdog because they weren't even ranked.
TCU versus Georgia spread. Bulldogs -13. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yo, this. I'm sorry. This. Yo, and then fucking Georgia is 14-0, and then TCU is like 13-1. I don't know if that makes was a difference, but that's
But Georgia was it's a complete different story right there.
But yeah, just so you know, guys, I will be working on a presentation video. It's going to be a 10-minute video about how can we make the NCAA football better. Uh, and the reason why is because I've been listening a lot to the Monty Show going on about how there's going to be a new TV deal for the Big 12. Sorry, for the Pac-12, and TV deals for the Big Ten and stuff like that. So shout out to the Monty Show. They give us a shout out on their channel before, and I want to return the favor. Make sure you follow their show. Make sure you tune in every Monday to Friday at 6 a.m. Mountain Standard Time to their show. It's fucking amazing. If you want to know anything about YouTube sports, that's the way to go. Without further ado, I want to make this video about my vision for the NCAA, and I'm gonna give you a glimpse of it. I believe that the NCAA should do graph all their teams into a conference, and make it a 10-team conference where they go 18 games and do regulations and promotions, if that makes sense. Did I say that wrong? I probably did. Because you'd stare at me like with that face, like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm just listening here. I'm trying to look at something else, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, so right now they have the NCAA has like different conference, like Pac-12. Excuse me,
There you go again.
Pac-12. They have Big Ten, the SEC, and so on and so forth. Now my proposition is let's do a one-time knockout stages tournament. So let's say like I become the NCAA fucking president, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna. I know, like they call me like, yo, Rafa, we need you right now. We need you to show up right now. Help us out. I'm like, say no more. Hold my beer. Let's do one tournament next year. So we do the tournament between. I'm assuming it's gonna need a lot of time, but we do a knockout stages of tournament, and the winner will keep moving forward. After that, we're gonna break those downs into kind of like what they do at the workout. We put them in pots, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we start like breaking them off into like conference of 10. After the conference of 10, then we do regulations, a type of pyramid level of type of pyramid system. So if, for example, you have conference 1 and you have Alabama, you have, let's say, Utah, you have BYU, and so on and so forth. You got the Gators, all the elites. By the time that it ends, and I will demonstrate the final look of all this shit. By the time it ends, the conference, the 18 games, the last 2 will move to a different conference, to the bottom conference, and the first 2 from the previous conference will move up. So that way you have some sort of like a pyramid level of kind of like the Premier League, where they have 5 conference or 5 leagues within English, the England team. I mean, the England country. There's the Premier League. There's the EFL Championship, and so on and so forth. So do it
So,
the same way. Go ahead.
so if I'm understanding this correctly, you're kind of trying to make it like it seem like it's like a ranking, like como la liga, digamos, like let's just say an example. I have the minor
Mhm.
league and the above league, right? So whoever is the lowest ranking team gets dismissed, and the newer team, like from like a D1 league, goes up. Is that what I'm understanding, kind of thing?
Yeah. So let's say like the Group 1, the final games ended, and I'm trying to
Uh huh.
find like a table right now. One second, 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 one second. Sorry, guys. Sorry. So, son of a bitch, I clicked on the wrong one. But let's say like, and I'm gonna share my screen right now. Right now, I click on Chelsea. I wanna see where they ending at. Fuck. This will be better if I just go here. So let's say like the Premier League, you have the Premier standing table, and let's
Okay.
assume like this is just like the NCAA table right here, and let's say
Okay.
at the bottom table, um, a table of 10, of course, like no more than 10. So that way the NCAA can play 18 games, like two games with each other, and go to the playoff. And so you will have the last two go to the following league, to the bottom league, and the other two go to the following one. And then you can do some sort of knockoff stages tournament. Did you hear what I said?
I did hear what you said.
Okay, because you got distracted by
Sorry,
Alaric.
yeah. I don't know, Alaric's on my. Sorry, man. He's just been on my
Yeah,
ears.
he's bored.
So
He's
I get what you're
grounded.
saying.
So
I know. Sorry, guys. It's just
wouldn't that be
literally.
like? Let me ask you this, because you do watch a little bit of college football, right?
Oh, I do like to watch the college football. I feel like the college football has more intensity. I feel
Yeah.
like the intensity of college football has going to a way now. I feel like the NFL's becoming that way now. How everybody just
Hmm.
pushes themselves to be better because they want it. But I do follow college football. I just see one problem with that.
Mm.
I see a big problem with that. I feel like a lot of that has to do with the advertisements and the TV channels and so on.
Mm.
They might lose the interest for that. I mean, I think it would be cool to change something like that. I do
Yeah.
agree with you, but I feel
Mhm.
like in my eyes, I feel like it would not happen just because people will lose interest, and which is kind of
Um,
unfortunate because it's
mhm.
it's a competitive schools, it's college, it's competitive. They're playing for something to get recognized. You know what I mean? I agree
Yeah.
with it, but I can see the changes on that could be really like affecting and so on.
So look at this. Let's say, for example, right here, this is a perfect example. Let's say Temple Owls and South Florida Bulls. They're no longer in this American Athlete Conference. Let's move them to and let's assume the Atlantic Coast Conference is the lower division. Let's move those two on the bottom, and let's grab North Carolina and the Clemson Tigers, move up to the American Athlete,
See,
and
and
that's
that's the
how will
thing though,
be the
that they do.
conference.
Yeah, they have the thing is they do have the options for that. It's like the Pac-12. It used to be one of the strongest freaking division, conferences that I remember. I thought it was really good, and a lot of teams there became the opposite way. Some teams are actually like,
Hmm.
look, for example, I believe if I'm correct, I think USA is gonna be USC is gonna be leaving the conference, and in some of these conferences, I feel like they got competitive now. They're lowering their standards. They
Yeah.
basically go based on the regions, but every school has the option to make the change. So they have the option to go either
Hmm.
southeastern, conference, like let's say Utah goes to like southeastern conference, or
Yeah.
BYU, for example. I think they're going to try to go to the Big Ten or something like that. I was like, damn, it's a big difference. Just the schools do have the opportunity to do that, but I know there's had to be certain requirements. There,
Yeah, but
it,
with that system, it will help them, like, instead of doing a contract on with each team,
uh
they can
huh,
do it with the conference. And so
right,
the way it will work is kind of like just like the Premier League. They have a
right.
contract. The Premier League has contract with certain advertisements, but you can have the contract on what's it called, like TV deals and stuff like that, as a
Right.
Pac-12 TV deal. But if Colorado and Stanford, since they ended last, and they got to go to the Southeastern Conference, which assuming that the assuming that the Southeastern Conference is a lower division than the Pac-12,
Yeah.
and so the two
So
bottom ones will go there, and then the two best ones, which I'm assuming is Georgia Bulldogs, and
that's number
then
one. Yeah.
LSU, then they move to the Pac-12.
No, yeah, and I see what you're saying because I think it'll be more competitive as well too. I get that
Yes.
because you put the rankings so that like the top teams from each
Hmm.
conference they go to another conference next year. It's kind of like this.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the NFL. Like I see it like the NFL too. Like for example, the way I
Hmm.
see it is like they change the schedule every year. It's a different conference that places each other. It's just to compare it. But I feel like I see what you're saying. It's an interesting way. I can see that working. But I just think
But
the football league,
like,
the college football league will not do it, bro. They they've been doing
so
this
like
system
I
for
can
so
see the
long.
problem, like, oh, that's too many games to play. Fine. then lower the games, but keep the same momentum. You just gotta like, what's it called? Uh, like you just gotta play less games. But look, the positions 18 through 20, they go to relegation, right?
Yeah.
So, oh, sorry, I wasn't sharing my screen. I thought I was.
No, you.
So, so 18 to 20. So three teams will go to regulation. I say two on the NCAA, and then they go to the other league, which is the uh, EFL one. Uh, where is it? I don't even see it here. I have to go through all these leagues.
Yeah.
I clicked the wrong one. But anyways, that was just my theory about it. Like maybe like do the video, illustrate it for everybody, do an illustration on how would it look like, so that way everybody can be like either yeah, I agree with that. That would be a perfect idea, because that way the whole TV deal program will have a different meaning, because every time a team goes up, there's a chance that the team is way better, it has a better ranking. And that's
Yeah.
why like the first season, before doing all those rankings, I'll do a knockoff stages to finally give them their final fucking ranking, because there's no way that the Utes, they're ranking what,
Right now, I think they're eighth. I think
eighth?
they're ranked eighth.
uh
But and dude, I don't
let
agree.
me
I don't honestly
no,
don't agree
okay,
with
they're
some of the
ranking eighth.
rankings. Yeah,
Hold
I
on,
don't agree with some
let's
of
say
the
they
rankings, bro.
let's say they play against Tennessee Volunteers, and the Utes beat them, and they stay on eight. That makes no fucking sense to me.
Here, I'm gonna put it this way
Like
for
for
you.
me,
Very simple.
mm,
Very simple. Sorry to cut you up, but I'm gonna put it very simple to you, bro. I
yeah, go
don't
ahead.
even know why TCU is in the BCS. I'm just gonna say it like that.
What?
They lost. Look at their schedule for TCU the last two games before this one. So this will be their third lost game in a row, by the way. Third.
Uh,
Why? And this is not
the
my understanding.
TCU?
TCU, yeah. To click
It's
on their
right here.
schedule.
They're 9 and
Yes.
0.
In their
Okay,
conference, yes. But look,
they
go to
have
the
one
last
lost
3 games.
game.
Okay, they lost to who? Kansas. I'll go down.
Mm-hmm.
A team that's not even. I can't see because of see. They lost to
Yeah.
Kansas, right?
Mm-hmm. On OT.
And in overtime. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the thing. They lost a game that really was very important. They lost they were playing some I think it was the Sugar Bowl, or I don't remember what it was. They lost. So the new rules of the leagues, the college football,
Mm-hmm.
it made no sense for TCU to actually make it to the BCS ball when Kansas beat you. You should not even have an opportunity to be in the BCS bowl.
Yeah, and TCU is declared to be the third.
See, that's
This
what I'm saying.
fucking makes no
I don't
sense.
understand. Yeah, I don't
Like
understand college.
how you third, but then you lost to number 10.
Exactly. So at that point, automatically, you lost a bowl. You lost a bowl against somebody. So
Mm-hmm.
why are you playing the BCS? And then, if that's the case, you should have put Kansas. Kansas beat you guys in a bowl. Why is not in there?
Exactly my point.
It
And
makes
so
no sense to me.
I will definitely fix that as a NCAA president or
So
CEO, whatever.
NCAA, there's your president right here. He wants to fix something. So let him
I'll fix
handle
it for you guys. Don't
it.
worry. And
But
and definitely I will allow the conference to have their own contracts, you know. And then every time like a new team shows up to the conference, they get a bonus. Just like when like Fulham from
from
when the
you,
Premier League,
uh huh.
sorry, I'm like having a brain fart here.
Apparently,
Yeah. So the recent team that went up, if we look at the standings and let's look at last year's, all these three teams got demoted. They got regulations, so they moved to the previous division.
the under.
Now
So what he's trying to say, previous division is the second leaguers. It's not the premier.
the
The
second
second
level of
league,
the leagues.
second
Yeah.
level. Yeah.
And so then this other teams got promoted. Fulham got promoted. Nottingham Forest, I believe they got promoted. Actually, this is why I need to ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to copy and paste and look it up on Wikipedia because it has a better view on Wikipedia. Guarantee it. I don't know why I got so used to looking at Wikipedia for so long. Here it is. So on, let's take a. It will show. Yeah, it will show me here. So right now, Everton, Wolverhampton, and
Southampton.
Southampton. Thank you. There are regulations. So, of course, it's not fucking showing. Of course, it's not showing.
But they understand what I mean. Like I said,
Yeah, you understand.
yeah,
But I
got
want to
you.
be clear for the other audience here.
Yeah. So pretty
So
much
on the
what you're
last season, let me go ahead and explain it. On the last season, Burnley, Watford, and Norwich City got demoted. On the other side, though, where do I see who got promoted, though? So, trying to see if it will show me the promotion, but I guess it doesn't show me. Okay, so here's the regulated people, and it shows me here like who went to the Champions League, who went to the Europa League, and Europa Conference League. Now, where is the data about who went and best goalkeeper? Boom. There's the two best goalkeepers. Where is the teams that got promoted, dude? Why you're not showing me that information? God damn it. Like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on, come on, come on. Not previous season, no. Now you gotta make me. Oh, there it is. So here it is. Norwich City, who were promoted from the Championship League last season, suffered regulation with 4 games to spare following the 10th. So as you can see, they got defeated.
I thought Norwich got eliminated.
Yeah, that's the regulation.
Except promoted.
Yeah, they got promoted last season and then went back this season. So last season they got promoted.
Okay.
And they were in.
So here, this is what I found out. Okay, to make it easier for you.
Appreciate it.
I got you. So the promoted teams of this season was Mouth, Fulham, and Nottingham Forest were the promoted teams for this year. So those are the 3 teams that got promoted.
Which ones again?
Mouth, Fulham, and Nottingham
I
Forest.
gotta look for next season.
And
so
Burnley,
here,
Walford, and Norwich were eliminated pretty much.
Bournemouth.
Fulham.
Yep.
And Nottingham Forest.
Yep. Those 3 teams they're the ones who got promoted. Exactly. And see, now they're playing and since they got promoted, they get a bonus for getting promoted to the best league. Same thing for the NCAA. Okay. Once you get promoted let's say on the conference league, I'm assuming a team like Alabama, because Alabama is like what, number 1?
They were.
I'm sorry. They were. Yeah. I mean, listen, I used to follow college football, and apparently Alabama was the most dominant college team ever. So
they're still pretty much there. So, but
but that's my point. Like, at least you can like keep the fairness on like, hey, if the Utes beat someone, let's say the Utes versus Alabama, and for some miracle reason, the Utes fucking beat Alabama.
They did.
They did.
They beat him with Alex Smith.
The fuck out of here! Congrats.
They did, yeah,
motherfucker. I'm so far. This is what I mean. I'm so far fucking behind.
They beat him.
Can you imagine though, like an elite fucking conference, and then Alabama gets kicked out? It will be like first time in history or some
I
shit
think
like
it's
that.
just the way you put it this way for the audiences. The way he's trying to explain it to you is pretty much how the lower ranking team will be, in that division or that conference. Whoever's the lowest is going to get demoted to the suckiest division, whatever it is.
Not the suckiest, the division below it.
Well, the thing is, there's no below it because they're all different conferences. This is all still the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
But that's what he's trying to say. And I mean, I see where you're coming from with that, but Jesus, you're gonna have to come with a really good explanation on how to break that down to make sure that it's convincing. Because if not, I think the system is technically the
The
national.
last two.
It's just gonna be the way it works. The way I can only see that would make more sense instead of actually switching the teams into conference,
Mm-hmm.
like the lower bowl, like D1 division college, or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
They have the opportunity to move up and rank up to get to known, and that would make more sense. But if you're switching them into conferences, it kind of yes and no. But I feel like if you're the lowest one seed, you get demoted. This team gets uploaded to a better opportunity. Just the way it works. It's
Yeah.
just depending how the
It's
football
just
league works.
it's just like the soccer league and the Premier League. It's
Yeah,
just like the Premier League, dude. Like you landed you play against the top of the league and then you get demoted. Why should you be on top?
yeah, yeah.
Like why should you continue on playing like let's say if there's a conference like years pass by and there's a conference with like top teams, let's say with Alabama, Gators, Tennessee's, um, Texas. I'm naming shit that I have no idea what I'm talking about. Naming fucking like I'm
Yeah,
fucking naming like states now. I'm not
I know.
naming like
Yeah, what
let
the
me
hell
take a
you doing,
look.
bro?
Let's say like in the future, like let's say like the whole conference thing works. Let's say that there's a whole team of Miami Hurricanes. There is the Clemson Tigers, and I'm assuming they're good. The Texas Longhorns, like Kansas, well, not Kansas. I don't think Kansas is. I'm trying to find another team. Nebraska, maybe, Wisconsin, and so on and so forth. And let's say, like, because they're such an elite team, two will drop. But there's the thing: there's more than 10 elite teams. I'm assuming, right?
That's
Like
why
the
you
rank
have the. That's why you have. Technically, you have 25.
25 rankings. So
25
if
or 24? I think it's
let's
24.
assume it's
Yeah,
25. Let's assume it's 25.
yeah,
So you have conference of 10. So definitely you have your top 10, then your top 20, top 30, and so on and so forth. So you even though you drop, you'll still be competing with high elite. Like it will be hard for you to like drop down all the way to like top 40 or top 100 if that makes sense.
yeah.
But it will eliminate those teams that are doing bad and or it will eliminate those games that are like the Texas Longhorns versus uh the Texans Bobcats, Texas State's Bobcats, or something. I'm just naming like something weird, like Arkansas State Red Wolf versus fucking LSU Tigers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it will eliminate those kind of games, but it will keep like at least the college games will keep be competitive, in my opinion. Like
Yeah.
you can keep the leagues competitive as much as possible. Excuse me.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's see what happens with that, Rafa. A ver qué
Yeah,
te dicen con eso. I do want to bring one last thing up.
yeah. Go ahead.
Now let's go to the NFL. Yesterday was the last regular season game.
Hey, did you
Um,
pay what's his name? The guy who won
I
the
haven't.
fantasy league,
Yeah, Devin. When is it
Devin
doing this?
NFL.
Uh, let's see.
Yeah, I think he already won. I asked him to send me his Venmo and I will pay him. Son of a bitch! I thought I was gonna win it, but fucking
Yeah, he'll
Lamar
beat you.
Jackson fucking got injured, bro.
Yeah, fuck that guy. Anyways, so here's
Hey,
what I want
no,
to say.
no,
The
not fuck
official.
that guy. What if we
Yeah,
have him as an interview, man? What if it's like I love talking with Raphael,
well, I will
but
say like,
but
oh, you should be a
his
running back
co-host
instead of an
Erwin
actual.
said fuck that guy, so I'm not doing it. I'm like, damn it, bro.
No, but nah, no, I mean, I fuck that guy. I just think he should be a running back instead of a quarterback. That's my personal opinion. But
Nah, my
that's
opinion say as quarterback, just
yeah.
play better,
So
bro.
yeah.
Learn, like yo,
Anyways, so
yeah. Go ahead. What do you want to
here's what I
talk
want to
about?
say. So the season's officially done. I am
Hmm.
gonna want to say one thing for a lot of reasons. Yes, I feel like the way the season ended was pretty good. However, we have the schedule for the wild card next weekend starting on Saturday. Our first game is at 2:30 p.m. We have the Seattle Seahawks against San Francisco in Levi Stadium, San Francisco. Then we have later on that night, on Saturday, the LA Chargers against the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's crazy. That was actually surprising to me. I was not expecting the Jaguars to be there. Sunday, this game is actually going to be really good. I'm looking forward to these games. I feel like the game in San Francisco, the way they've been playing, I think San Francisco is going to take that game for sure. And
I'm trying to
then I
find the
wouldn't
bracket.
I wouldn't be surprised if I actually find the Jacksonville Jaguars being the Chargers. So I do got San Francisco by 10 on that game and the Chargers against the Jaguars. I do have the Jaguars by 3. Hate to say it, but I do feel like they're going to be good. Miami versus Buffalo at Buffalo.
Is it
That's
right
it.
here?
That's it.
Okay.
My,
My
my,
Giants made it. Let's go.
Miami versus Buffalo. They're playing in Buffalo 11 in the morning. And then the Giants against the Vikings. See, the way the Vikings have been playing the last couple of games, I feel like the Vikings are completely ass. I'm sorry to say this, they haven't been the same. And I think the Giants could win this game, but then the Giants have been playing like shit too. So I don't know. So
Hey, how do you feel about the Buccaneers?
that's my biggest fear. Actually, you know what? Next Monday, bro, don't count me in. I'm watching that game because the Monday game isn't Monday.
It's on Monday game.
It's
All
a
right.
Monday game, bro. So
Well, you heard
sorry.
it here first.
You guys heard it here
We're not.
first.
We're moving our Monday podcast to a Thursday.
I'm okay with that.
Okay, cool.
But I'm perfectly fine with that. What?
Wait, do we have a
I
game
know.
on Thursday?
No, we don't have a game on Thursday this week. I do see.
Okay,
Here's the thing,
so
and I'm gonna be a realistic Cowboy fan to you. Cowboys played like shit yesterday. Yes, they did. But what if the Cowboys were actually playing and play like that to make people think, oh, we're going to be playing like shit so people can talk all this shit? Yes, a lot of the players didn't start. A lot of the players, they start complete offensive, different offensive linemen. Cool. But that doesn't give an excuse for Dak Prescott how he played or everybody else played at all whatsoever. So let me just say this. The Cowboys have not beaten Tom Brady. Never. They're 0-7 against Tom Brady. So I am not too confident right now. But on the bright side, I am happy for this because a lot of Packer fans were talking. And to all you Packer fans, I am so happy the Lions beat you guys. It was freaking hilarious to wake up in the morning because I passed out early. I was so happy not to get a text message saying, "Hey, we're going to the playoffs." No, you're not. You guys lost to the Lions, to the motherfucking Lions. So I want to know who your prediction you have for the Super Bowl, Rafa. I think
all
this
right.
we're going to leave it off. So right now, this is the teams you guys have right now. Seattle, Seattle
So
against
here it
San
is.
Francisco.
I know. I'm sorry, guys. This is the best picture I can get. Like, let me see if this website is better. Nope. I'm sorry. I like image. I don't know why. I definitely like image. So let me see
So
if I can
try to
find it.
find a
Nope.
bracket. If you can, try to see if you have your IG connected right there, or I can probably send it to you something if that
This is
helps
the
you.
this is the best bracket I have right
Okay.
here. All right. So my predictions right now, I will say and ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, I haven't watched a single fucking NFL game, even though I was playing fantasy.
What the
So
fuck?
yeah, I promise you, I did
uh,
not watch a single game.
okay.
So I got the Jaguars winning. I
Okay.
got the Ravens winning.
Oh hell no. Okay.
I got the Bills winning.
Okay.
Uh,
Just do it. Just say it.
then I
Just
got the
Buccaneers. Just say it, bro. Just say it, bro.
I
We're
got the
0-1.
49ers winning. I'm going down. Then
Oh.
I got my Giants winning, which I doubted, but I don't know, dude. I like I said, I haven't seen a lot. Like when you were telling me, like, yo, can you believe like how good this like this division is doing? I'm like,
Dude, the NFC
no,
is was
because I
looking
haven't been
solid.
watching. So the Giants are gonna win it, and then between the Cowboys and the Buccaneers, we'll see you next time, guys. Bye. Just kidding. No,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
bro.
have a. Tom Brady is playing like shit, huh?
But here's the thing though, they're eight
Tom
and
Brady's
nine.
playing like
Eight
shit,
and
right?
yeah, 8-9 Buccaneers against the
Okay.
12-5 Cowboys.
I
That's how
say
fucked up it
no,
is.
no, no, no. So I'll say, dude, if Tom Brady's playing like shit, but dude, I never
Here's the
seen
thing
Tom
though.
Brady losing in the playoffs though.
Here's the thing though. Tom
No, wait,
Brady is
yeah, I
back
have.
to Tom Brady to himself.
Wait,
So
what?
he's been back to himself since ever since he got a new girl. He's back on track.
Oh, he is.
But then they lost. They just lost last week. They lost to the Falcons. This week they lost to the Falcons, who are not even in the playoffs.
Hey, You know what? That booty ain't no Giselle booty though. Just saying, because I feel like Giselle's booty was giving him the magic power to get that seventh ring.
Okay, so make your prediction. Cowboys or Buccaneers? I have the same mind because, sorry guys, I don't mean to rush you because this
Listen,
little kid's already bugging the hell out of me, and it's just he's.
listen. I hate the Cowboys. I
I know
really
you do.
do.
I know you do.
But I'm gonna go for the Cowboys.
Okay.
I got the
Okay.
Cowboys.
All right. So
So
Eagles against the Cowboys, Giants against the Niners. Who do you got on that game? That's the next
Giants
bracket.
against the Niners.
That will be the next prediction. That will be the next round.
Oh, okay. So I will have the 49ers because they've been playing way better than
Okay, and
the
then Eagles and
Giants.
the Cowboys.
Eagles,
Okay. On the other side, you got Jacksonville against the Chiefs, or the Ravens
Chiefs,
against the Bills. Holy shit.
Bills.
Oh, okay.
So Bills and Chiefs will pass on.
Okay. Eagles
Eagles and the
versus the
Niners. That will be tough, but I want to leave it for the next episode.
Okay.
I just want to predict the first matches first,
Okay.
and then when we're on
Okay.
again, we'll predict the second round.
Cool. Then let me give you my predictions.
Okay.
So I do feel like the Jacksonville Jaguars are getting hot. I feel like the Chargers don't have what it takes. I think I like Herbert. I think he's a great quarterback, but I don't think he'll have what it takes.
Hey,
He's
bro, do
mature.
it quick.
Okay,
Hurry.
quick. So I picked Jacksonville on this
Mhm.
one, beating them. The Bengals are hot right now. Joe Burrow looks way better, and I don't care if Lamar Jackson plays. I still think I have respect for you, Lamar Jackson, but I'm sorry, but I feel like the Bengals will win that game.
Mhm.
This could be my upsets here, which will be Miami against the Bills. I like the Bills as a team that if my Cowboys don't make it far,
Bro,
which
make
they're
it
probably not
quick.
gonna.
So you got the Bills, uh,
I got the Dolphins.
Bengals, and Jaguars. Oh, you got
Okay,
the Dolphins,
Dolphins. And,
Bengals, and Jaguars.
and then I got my Cowboys, of course. I'm gonna start at the top.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna got my Cowboys. I will be the first time we beat the Tom Brady.
Okay.
The Vikings, they're playing like shit. So I gotta say this to you. They don't get it together. I got the Giants for sure on that one. And something tells me for a miracle reason, Seattle's gonna pull an upset. So I'm picking the upset team with Seattle on this one.
Okay.
So
Cool.
that's my
We
prediction.
heard it here first. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're leaving. Dude, we went on for a minute,
Yeah,
huh?
I know, because you were trying to look for that and see that football one. So that took
I
you
know.
forever.
Like, I felt like, see, and this is why I got to make it like a 10-minute video because I would rent off.
So yeah, you're
So
good.
I got to like do a scripted kind of scenario for this video. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, Erwin, give you
All right,
outro.
guys. Well, until then, as you heard it here first, I won't be here next Monday. I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm gonna be watching my Cowboys game. But until now, thank you for joining the show. Hit like, share the buttons, subscribe to our channels. There's our IG below and our Twitter accounts. If you want to follow us real quick. If you have anything you want to talk about, let us know. We're here for you. Other than that, have a good night. See you next time.
And thank you so much, everybody. Hey, just so you know, if Jake is watching, you're not the only one who rests his arm on the fucking mic stand. But until next time, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and share with your friends and family. And thank you so much for watching this episode. Until next time, peace. I feel like I paused a little bit too long on that piece. Peace.